Okay, it's Sunday evening. We're over here in Dexter, Michigan. I got a lot of work done on the truck today. I got the fuel filters replaced. I changed the oil in the generator, and I changed the fuel filter in the generator. But I had an issue with the camera. Sometimes when you turn the GoPro on and off, especially with the external mic, it doesn't pick up the mic. Anyway, had an issue on one section where the mic didn't work. So I did something new that I've never done before, and I narrated over that clip using my software that I use. So I did my best to try to get the audio levels. This is my first time kind of dealing with it. So I did my best to get the audio levels. So just be prepared. It's not that bad. The audio levels where I had to narrate over are a little lower. I tried to jack them up to where they were about the same. So just be prepared that you might get a influx in volume there while you're watching. But hope you enjoy. Things are going good, and I'll talk to you later. All right, good morning or good afternoon. We're getting ready to change the fuel filters. As you can see, this one's full. I don't know if it did that because it was overnight, but that one does need changing, and we're going to change this one. These are pretty simple. You guys have been watching me for a while. No, I had an issue with this about a year ago. They stripped this little bolt on the top up there, but this is just pretty simple. We're going to loosen it up. I have found if you change this one first and then start the truck, get it going, and then come back and change this one second, because once we do, we're going to take this one off, put it on, and then you got to prime this filter, loosen that screw up just a little bit. There's the pump right there. Pump it till and when you pump it, it's going to suck fuel out of this filter here. Now this is good fuel. It'll be filtered fuel. It's not bad fuel that is sucking up in there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I don't really have a way to set it up to where you can watch me. I was looking to see if there was a spot that I could do it. So it's pretty simple. And I mean, for you guys that want to know how to do it, there are all kinds of videos online, especially this filter here. Now, one thing I do use, instead of filling it up with diesel, I have found I just fill it up with the Howes diesel treatment. That way it's just easier than trying to deal with trying to get diesel to fill it up. So I just use the diesel treatment. Makes it so much easier. So what I'm going to do now, take it off, get it on there, and I'll show you guys as we go along. All right, it don't take long at all. We got the new filter on there. So the next thing I'm going to do is, hang on, let me get this glove off here. I was trying to do this without making a mess. Hang on one second. So the next thing we're going to do is loosen up this little bolt right here. There, okay. Just enough to crack it open to where we're going to bleed, and then we're going to take the valve right there. Let me get a glove on. These I bought these little black gloves for germs, and I bought 2 boxes. Got 200 of them. They work out good for mechanics too. Hang on a second. I'm trying not to get the camera dirty because I don't want the camera to smell like diesel. So what we're gonna do is loosen up the little pump right here, which is right down here. All right, a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna pump, and it's gonna draw. Oh, here, hold it right there. It's gonna draw. See how it's drawn out of this filter right here, and then it's gonna come out up there. So if you watch the top, see that little bolt right there? See how it's coming out up there? And it sucked it out of there. So just tighten that up. And this is aluminum, so we just need a very gentle tight. Don't need nothing real strong. And we'll screw the pump back in. Now that's why I've found it's easier to change this one first, then this one, because like I said, it draws out of this one, and when you change this one, the fuel's only like this high in it, like this high, so it draws out of this one, so we use this one. Now, since we got that one changed, that's closed, that's good. Let me get a rag. We're gonna wipe that top off up there. Got a rag. So we're gonna wipe this up here so we can see, make sure nothing's leaking. So, all right. Next thing I'm gonna do is start the truck and make sure it runs with that filter, and then we'll move on to the next one here. So hang on a second. Okay, so it's running with that filter, so we're gonna turn it off. Okay, so now, so we know it's primed, everything's good, it's running with that filter. Next filter is this one right here, and for that filter you got to have this goofy looking wrench right here. So this little, you hold it right there and turn that, and we'll just loosen that up for right now, and it will relieve the pressure. There's a valve up under here we're going to drop the fuel down. We're going to let the fuel come all the way down to right there. So I got to go, usually I just use a like a soda can or a water bottle or something, but we're going to drop the fuel down to about right there. We don't want to go too much past this line because then it sucks up air. So we're just going to drop the fuel just down to where the threads are, which is about right there. So let me do that. Okay, so we dropped the fuel out. I used the old washer bottle. That's why I've been saving this. So that's the fuel that was in here, and it doesn't look too bad actually. There's a little bit of crud down in the bottom. You see that crud? I don't know if you can. It'll show up. See that crud right there? But the filter's doing what it's supposed to. So the next thing is, we'll go ahead and take this off right here, and make sure we get this O-ring. And then we're going to take our wrench and put it right along here, and see how it locks in there like that, and give it there and loosen it up. And all we got to do is just loosen it up. And all this stuff is plastic, so you have to be kind of gentle with it. Okay, we got the old filter out, so this is what it looks like. And like I said, you just want to get the fuel to drop right at the threads right there. You can see in there. Now there's a drain cock down at the bottom, or valve, and that's where you get the water and the junk out of there. You drain it every now and then. And we got new rubber gaskets that go on this right there. So I'm gonna do it. I got to use both hands to get it right. And then we got a new gasket that will go on. This is the top of the canister, and I've already wiped the canister down and the edges and everything. So let me go ahead, and because I got to use both hands to get that right, get it, and get the filter, set it back down in there, and then I'll show you guys. All right, for this next clip, I'm going to narrate. Apparently, my mic on my camera, either I did something wrong or came unplugged. But got the oil changed in the little generator. Now, I'm a big fan of the Lucas oil supplement there, additive. I used to use it in the old Peterbilt. And then I got the old oil there. We're going to drain it into one of those containers, and to take it over to the shop and see if they'll take it as recycled oil. And then let's see, what else did I do? I think I changed So that stuff's like molasses, and it was cold outside. And then we're going to change the little fuel filter. I don't think I had changed the little fuel filter yet. But let's see, what else are we doing here? Okay, now I remember what I was doing. Um, there was a truck next to me, as a Warner truck, and he was idling, and I think I was complaining about the noise, and I was waiting for him to do that. But I was waiting to finish up the fuel filter until he left, but he didn't leave. So I use that Howes fuel additive instead of trying to put diesel in there. I've been using that for a long time. I use it in the old Peterbilt all the time, and there's no issues using that. I just fill it up about an inch or so, right above the ring right there. I already tightened everything down. I got that goofy wrench, and then the lid back on. And all that's plastic, so you just got to be careful. That's the wrench there, and you just got to line it up in the holes there, and just gently snug it up where it's nice and snug there. And then I think I checked the bottom one. Yeah, then check the bottom one, make sure it's snug. And then I think I went and I started the truck to see if it was done. Okay, so we're back over at the little generator, and now I had not changed that little fuel filter yet. And here is the little fuel filter for the generator, and I get those at Speedco. They carry that little diesel fuel filter, and it's the perfect size for the generator. But I think, and then I was just talking about cleaning everything up, bolting it back together. So I think that was it for right there. Okay, I think we're done. We got the fuel filter done on the little generator. Air filter, did that yesterday. We got the oil changed in the little generator. We got the oil changed in the big truck a couple days ago, so we're good on that. Coolant level's good. Let's walk over here. We got the fuel filter done. We topped off the power steering yesterday. Oil level's good. So, and that's about where it stays right there until it starts to fill up. So that's good. We got the washer topped off. So everything else looks pretty good. Let's go around the other side. It's a little quieter. So I think we're going to be good for another couple months. For oil change and whatnots, and we didn't make too much of a mess. That's the used oil there, and that's the used tub. So I'm gonna walk over there and see if they'll take that oil and just turn that used oil in. See if they'll take it. If not, we'll find a Speedco or somebody that'll take it. Load's looking good. So that's it. I'm gonna go do laundry, get a shower. I've seen guys walk back and forth with their shower gear, so I do believe the showers are open. And just gonna hang out. So it's Sunday, and then we got a busy day tomorrow. So talk to you later. Thanks for watching. All right, one thing I forgot to do. I do have some white lithium grease, and we're gonna spray it on the mounts, and then we're also gonna spray it. There's a wheel. Where's it at? There it is, the wheel right up there. We're going to spray that. Now I'm going to spray it because I don't want to get all over the lens. I did that once, but we'll try that. I've used this stuff before. It only lasts about 3-4 days, but at least it'll be a little bit quiet.